Faculty and entrepreneurs tossed around some big ideas at Marietta College today. The college hosted its third annual Build, Innovate, Grow, or BIG workshop today. The workshop aims to empower inspiring entrepreneurs to turn their ideas into action. Morning sessions of the workshop brought together high school students to do some creative problem solving, including a session where the students designed stuffed sleeping companions to be judged by a pair of 4-year-olds. The Marietta College Director of Entrepreneurship says the workshops offer valuable networking opportunities for adults and can be valuable experience for younger students.
We know that entrepreneurs must be creative in order to succeed in the business world. So that's important to us. We want to start it early, and so that's why we have high school students here.
The afternoon segments for faculty, business people, and the general public featured panels and a keynote address by ed tech entrepreneur Doan Winkle. The workshop ended with a session featuring representatives from over a dozen organizations that support entrepreneurs. Still ahead, the Parkers